This video is sponsored by Ultimate Guard. The holidays are coming, so feel free to use the link down below to order some Ultimate Guard products, like their Boulder and Tray. Ultimate Guard is famous for their boulders, and now they have the new Boulder and Tray. Designed to carry both your commander deck and enough dice to satisfy anyone but a dice goblin, you can get yours in a variety of colors, like the Onyx one seen here. Find it if your local game store carries the Ultimate Guard Boulder and Tray, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Nazwin. Huge thanks to Nazwin and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Nazwin reached out asking for an artifact value deck led by Tetzin Gnome Champion, and I was more than happy to help. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and if you liked the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Tetzin Gnome Champion is a 3-mana 2/2 legendary artifact gnome. Whenever it or another double-faced artifact card enters the battlefield under our control, we mill 3 cards. We may then put an artifact card from among them into our hand. Tetzin also has Craft with 6 artifacts for generic mana. Craft is a new keyword from the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, so I'll explain it. We exile 6 of the chosen type of card, in this case artifacts, either from our graveyard or from the battlefield. We then return this card to the battlefield, transformed. The flip side of Tetzin Gnome Champion is the Golden Gear Colossus, a 6/6 artifact gnome with Vigilance and Trample. Whenever the Golden Gear Colossus enters the battlefield or attacks, we transform up to one other target double-faced artifact card we control, and then create 2 1/1 gnome artifact creature tokens. So we want to flip Tetzin Gnome Champion as quickly as possible, which means we need artifacts in our graveyard as well as artifacts we don't mind exiling. But Nazwin asked that this deck stay under $300, so we can't just toss in all the token doublers and a bunch of treasure-generating dragons. Instead, we'll be focusing on a different token creator that should work pretty well in this deck. But we'll need more than tokens to build a functional commander deck, and for that, we turn to our handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. One more thing before we get into our video. I'm streaming over on Twitch now. There's a link down below in the video description, but the address is twitch.tv/DanonWildfire. Feel free to swing by. I'll mostly be playing Final Fantasy XIV, but we can talk about Commander, anime, manga, or whatever else chat wants to discuss. I've got my schedule hammered out, and I'm currently streaming on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays in the evening. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Hall of Tagsin, Rogram Triome, Hallowed Fountain, Sacred Foundry, Steam Vents, Sea of Clouds, Spectator Seating, Training Center, Deserted Beach, Sundown Pass, Stormcarved Coast, Glacial Fortress, Clifftop Retreat, Sulphur Falls, Razortide Bridge, Rustvale Bridge, Silver Bluff Bridge, Seat of the Synod, Ancient Den, Great Furnace, Darksteel Citadel, Inventor's Fair, Academy Ruins, Treasure Vault, 3 Islands, 3 Plains, and 3 mountains make up the land base for our deck. Dowsing Dagger, Thematic Compass, Enthusiastic Mechanaut, Ethereum Sculptor, Foundry Inspector, Karn Living Legacy, Solemn Simulacrum, Wayfarer's Bauble, Burnished Heart, The Enigma Jewel, Eye of Odurtak, Talisman of Progress, Talisman of Conviction, Talisman of Creativity, Soul Ring, Storm the Vault, and Smothering Tithe make up our rather impressive mana ramp package. Mazzalanti, the Great Door, Brass's Tunnel Grinder, The Ever-Flowing Well, Wake the Past, Emry, Lurker of the Loch, Padim, Console of Innovation, Azor's Gateway, Braided Net, Treasure Map, Market Gnome, Repair and Recharge, Stern Lesson, Joyra Weatherlight Captain, Inverted Iceberg, Duretti Scrap Savant, Enlightened Tutor, Dance of the Manse, Fabricate, Saheeli's Directive, Thopter Spy Network, and Whirlwind of Thought help us to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. Dispatch, Abrade, Destroy Evil, Spring-Loaded Saw Blades, Generous Gift, Chaos Warp, Boros Charm, Counterspell, Stroke of Midnight, Arcane Denial, and Negate help us to keep control of the board as needed. Unstable Glyph Bridge, Organic Extinction, Cyclonic Rift, and Blasphemous Act help us to reset the board as needed. Thousand Moons Smithy, Chrome Host Seed Shark, Psy Master Thopterist, Urza Prince of Krug, Clay-Fired Bricks, Golden Guardian, Dowsing Device, Illustrious Wanderglyph, Geology Enthusiast, Slagstone Refinery, and Saheeli Sublime Artificer all work to provide value to our deck's plan. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 52 mana sources split between 35 lands and 17 pieces of ramp. 21 pieces of card advantage. 11 pieces of interaction. 4 board wipes. No graveyard hate. And no sudden I win cards, but lots of value. And that was the point of this deck. Nazwin wanted a deck with tons of value, lots of playlines, and something fun. He wasn't going for super powerful game-ending combos. He just wanted something middle of the road that would be fun to play, which is what I went for. Also, it looks like we finally found a use for Power Stones in Commander. Do you have a Tetzin Gnome Champion deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. For only $25, you too can have a Commander video built at your request. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Josh, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Borky, Jake, Exiled Rogue, Nazwin, Pedro, Airnor, Tom, Echo Fox, Midge, Swifty, Lucius, and Detroff. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.